Welcome back everyone to the Rule of Cool. Now we did 1,500, we did 2,000, and we're now doing 2,500. Now 2,500 has basically the same amount of mobile suits as 2,000, and so they should be about the same length. I didn't realize how long it would take to record all of 2,000, so yeah, I actually came prepared this time. But anyways, let's jump right into it. But if you guys are new to this series, it's me going through the burst attacks in MBON by cost, and I rate them based on how cool the super looks. Does it look nice? Is it executed nicely? Does it complement the mobile suit? That's what it's based off. It has nothing to do on the damage, how practical it is, how good it is in gameplay. Nothing about that. It's just all physical and visual appearance. I did make a tier list in Tier Maker if you guys want to follow along. Link will be down in the description. But anyways, let's skip the intro and get right into this. Let's start this video off with Char himself in the Zeong, and his burst special is Barrage. It's simple, it's just a regular ass Jirobi. However, I'm a big fan, like the name implies, of barrages where the suit uses its entire kit. And while it's all just beam attacks, he's literally shooting a beam out of every orifice in his body. All 10 fingers are shooting, his mouth is shooting, the two mega particle cannons on his waist is shooting. I like that. It's not amazing, but I do like it for what it is, of just every orifice in my body is vomiting a giant beam. So we'll give that a B. It's nothing super snazzy, but it's still good looking. You know, I want to be much more restrictive. I felt like for 2,000 cost, I was very lenient with a lot of things. Let's see how things are right now, but well, let's just keep moving. Now Camille in the Zeta Gundam. It's the exact same as the 1,500 cost Zaku Head Zeta. I'm not that big of a fan of it. I do like the burst portrait that happens, but just there's a lot of giant beam saber swings, and we're gonna be seeing more of them. I feel like the Zetas is one of the weakest, because you know, it's just like, it's nice, but we're gonna find a mobile suit that has one that's literally the same thing, like same pose and everything. It's just, it sells it a lot better. But anyways, where are we gonna give you, I want to say a B. Low B, you know, I'll give it a C. Let me see how I like the other giant beam saber swings, then we'll reevaluate it. Now for the Hyakushiki with Quattro Bajima and his burst special. You know, again, it's a Jirobi, but I do like this Jirobi a little bit. I think it's just cause it has a reason to be absolutely massive. The Hyakushiki's using the Mega Beam Launcher, which is this thing right here. And it's a nice looking thing. Like, he's using like a massive thing that has like basically its own generator to fire a giant beam. But when he does it in burst, I forgot the mobile suit's name, but he's also using a completely different mobile suit's generator as well to power up this generator, well, this Jirobi. And I feel like that's nice. There's another mobile suit in the 2,000 cost. It was one of the thrones that had a burst special similar, where she powered up another mobile suit so they could fire a giant Jirobi. It's just that with this one, it's the fact that he's using a weapon that's not just a like cannon or something. Like, the thing he's firing is bigger than him, so I do gotta give it points for that. I feel like this is a very solid looking Jirobi. It's nothing special, but because you might not even notice it. You might just think this is just your AC, but just does more damage. So I still gotta give it a C. but it is nice. You know, it's nice looking. Yeah, I'm comfortable out of C. Now time for the O with the giant beam sword. I like it. Now, I have a similar problem that I do with the Zeta Gundams. Well, the Zeta puts its back into it. Actually, let me show you guys again. It's just that I like the idea that the O is using 4 sabers, and it has like 2 little hands under its skirt, and each are holding a beam saber. That's a really weird sentence to say, but look, I like it. It's just I feel like I think Camille in the Zeta is putting he's putting much more effort into the swing. But I do think the O just visually looks better. I would have to give it a... I'd give it better than the Hyaku. Actually, I would give it better than the... Like, he could at least scream or something, or like just really just sell it. I don't think he sells it in my opinion. Maybe I'm just missing an audio clip, like an audio cue. I'm gonna give it one more go. Because sometimes the audio cue just doesn't play, and like I say, sometimes the audio cues can sell a burst special. Oh, shut up. Alright, one more time so I can just see if he repeats the same thing. Yeah, he just casually talks, you know. Yeah, I'm comfortable right there. Now time for the Anubis hermit crab looking thing. I still have no idea what this thing's supposed to look like. Alright, let me read you its name, and this is the Bardock. I always call it the Boondock, or Bardock, like as in Goku's father. But you're the reason I keep fighting. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, I love that slam dunk. Oh god, it's a regular melee burst special, but I feel like that slam dunk just sells the entire move. It's like it has this giant ass hand, and you were thinking, okay, what's it gonna do? So okay, let's look at it. All right, swing, swing, swing. Oh, grab, and oh, I'm gonna dunk you. I love that dunk. The slow motion effect that he takes a little longer. He does that little twist. It looks good. You know, I felt like he could have just squeezed you, but nah, he had to just grab you, go up in the air, and just smack you downwards. I do like it. That's how you do a melee burst special. It's good, like it's low A, just cause it's... What I like about melee burst specials is that they're not just one thing. Like this guy, he doesn't have that much. Like for melee weapons, what is he gonna do? Beam saber and claw. He has his like gun on his like wrist and his other beam rifle, but it's gonna be a little hard to incorporate those. It's a low A just because you got the swings, then you get the slam. It's bare bones, but it's just bare bones enough to look good. That's my opinion. I just think that slam dunk looks nice. Now for Judah in the double Zeta, he does have 2 burst specials, so let's go over the first one. I like that a lot. That is... Like I was talking about, it's just beam saber swings. However, I do like the cut through, and instead of just a single bonk, it's the giant ass beam saber bonk, and I feel like it gets points because of that. I think this is... I don't like it as much as the Bardock, just cause this guy, I just like the slam. I'm just gonna be honest. I just like the slam dunk for some reason. Like it just resonates a lot with me. And at the end of the day, the double Zetas is just beam saber hits. It's just a 1, 2, 3, then big like slash. But that big slash does bring it up, so I gotta give it for that. It looks good. So let's move on to a second burst special. Actually, first let me read you guys the names of the both. I keep forgetting to read you the name. The first one was Hyper Beam Saber Assault, and the one we're doing right now is All the Power is in the Gundam. And let's do this. Oh, that's so good looking. There is one thing I have a problem with. Now, it's a pressure. We talked about the pressure burst specials, but it's not just a pressure. It's a pressure. Oop, no. No. You get the pressure. You come apart, you form back up, you go above the enemy, then you fire the mega particle. Oh my, the high mega cannon. Now, if you do this at a distance, you still get the transformation. I just want to show you guys. But this is very solid. I very much like this burst special. Oop, no, like that. Oh, that transformation is so good. Look at that. Oh my god. The one gripe I have about it is that, and you know, it could just be because the animation stuff, but I really wish that Judah, like the parts, the top part of the double Zeta and the bottom part of the double Zeta, transform to the top fighter and the bottom fighter, because they just kind of like slide like that. I wish they transformed, went up, then connected and transformed back into the double Zeta, but this still looks very good. I like it a lot. I honestly like this a lot, where I would give it a... I don't want to give it an S tier. It's very hype. Like, I think it just looks really nice, but it's just good. It's very good. It's very good. I might have to give that an S tier, actually. It's the combination that looks nice. That it splits apart. I just like the double Zeta, but that splitting apart just looks so good. God. It's just the biggest problem that they don't transform or anything, and it looks a little weird because you got the top half and the bottom half just moving up. But it just I don't. Let's give it a high A, yeah. Now for Lady Haman and Queebly, and her best special is Queebly Dance. Alright. Oh, and the finish art, okay. I do like that ending part. Now there's something you can do with this burst special, and if you mash A while it's happening, the funnels that are around will actually start shooting at the enemy. Just pay attention to the funnels. Oop, bunk. God damn it. Give it a second. I really like that. It's very nice. I'm very, like, it's... Let me see, it's not like super, like, wow, but I do like the idea that she incorporates the funnels into the burst special. It is a melee burst special, but it's nice that while she's attacking, the funnels are also shooting, and at the end she just grabs you by behind and let the funnels just finish you off. It's a very good looking... It's better looking than the double Zetas. I would give that an A tier. I very much like it. I just think the funnel part, I just think it's very unique that you can mash and it will get more damage. Like, it reminds me of like Marvel vs. Capcom, where if you mash the buttons during your like level 3, you get more damage. I just think that's very nice. And like, it has a reason for it to do more damage. It's like, well, if you mash, your funnels will start shooting at the enemy while you're like tearing them apart, and I just think that looks really cool. Yeah, that's an A. It just looks nice, and it has that extra flavor to it. Really good. Alright, so let's just skip the sass and get right into it. You know I can't pronounce this. I know I can't pronounce this. The red bug thing from Victory Gundam. Okay, yeah, the bug thing from Victory. Mega Beam Cannon max output. Let's just get this over with. It's just a Jirobi. It does have a little bit of an effect if you do it from above and you hit terrain. I like the really big AoE. That would give it some... See, look, I have a thing with it. It's because it has the same case as the Hyakushiki, where it's using basically like the Mega Beam Launcher, where like it has this giant backpack thing it's using, that's like powering the Jirobi. But like, at least with the Hyakushiki gets the power source from something else to make it even more powerful. You see this and it's just like, yeah, it's... I would have to give this a low C. Actually, I might have to give this a D. It's just like... it's just a Jirobi. You know, nothing... It shows nothing that it's being powered up. And like, the AoE is nice, but... let's look at the other Jirobi burst specials in this cast, because if there's one that, like, I don't think this deserves an F. A high C is really pushing it. A low C is nice, but like, it's not better than the Hyakushikis. But we have to compare other Jirobis, because if another Jirobi does even less, then this is moving up. Unless it's so less that it just deserves F. But let's keep going. So on to the Shining Gundam. First of all, when he enters burst, he just becomes bright gold and he's like in hyper mode. It looks really nice. I love the visual effects. That's good. Like, I talked about the Beam Saber swings, but if you look at the Shining Gundam, besides the visual effect of him being gold, he jumps into the air, does a front flip, then just does the downward swing. That he sells it a lot, and he literally puts his entire body and his back into it with that front flip. And yeah, I know it's the G Fighter, where like they're much more like animated, but that has to give it points. Like, I also like the screaming. He just says Shining Finger Sword. Again, that's something you're gonna see with the G Gundam fighters, that they're much more verbal, but I like that. I just like how he goes down as well. It's good. I think that's good. Where are you? I think that's the best looking giant beam saber. I would have to give that... I want to give it a high A. I just think it's just really... It's sold really nicely. That it goes bright gold, it's radiating all this energy, it already has a giant beam saber, it gets even bigger, it does a front flip, puts its entire weight into it, and starts screaming. That's nice looking. So I'm just gonna call it by its original name. The localization calls it the Shadow Gundam, but it's actually called the Spiegel Gundam, and that's just because of when it appeared on Toonami. Oh, but first let me read you its burst attack. Storm on Drag multiplication attack. I butchered that probably. But anyways. Oh, that looks that's so dumb looking. Oh, that's so dumb looking in a good way. Now, as a ninja, why is he a ninja? Why is the German a ninja? It's just such a weird thing, but it's just that, like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, okay, alright, the tornado, oh, the shadow clones, and oh my god. You know, the cherry on top that would put this on, like, I think it's good. Is it S tier good? I think it's the best one. I don't think it's the best one. At the end, if he did an Uzuma drop, this would be S tier. If there was an Uzuma drop, I would be like, holy shit, this is the best looking thing ever. But I still like it a lot though. I'm actually trying to find them. Where the hell are you? The little ninjas. God, this ninja's hard to... Oh, there you are. So, I think it's good. I like it more than the Yeah, I like it more than him. The Shining Gundam, it's like right even. Because they both just do like a really nice looking thing. Actually, I do like it more than the Oh yeah, this is... Because you gotta remember what I said. I said if it had the Uzuma drop, it would be like SS tier. Like, it would be amazing. It would be like the best. But it doesn't lose anything because it doesn't have it. I just like from beginning to end, it just looks cool. Because I'll show you guys again. Like, just look, from the beginning, from when it starts to the end, it's just all flavor. So it's gonna start, right? It does its tornado form. Okay, it's spinning, hits you up in a tornado, shadow clone, slice through, and they all disappear in smoke, and you land. That's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's A. That's O. That might be S, actually. Let's give that an S. I very much like it. I feel like it's unique because the whole shadow clones. It looks really dumb, and I like it a lot. So we're looking at the Ultron with I'll define my own justice. It's good. It's solid. But I don't think it does anything that I'm like, whoa. I like the start. I do like the stabs, and especially the end where it like grabs you with the... Oh no, wait, whoopsies. It grabs you with the claw hand at the end. Look at that, and it just throws you. I do like that. Maybe if he hurled his beam javelin at the guy, I feel like that would be a lot better than charging the dude. Or like if he grabbed him, slammed him onto the ground, or like spun him a little bit then throwed him, or like he did a flip and threw the guy, I felt like that would look a little nicer. It's just good looking, yeah. I like it, but I'd give it a B. It's good. That's what I got. I give it a high B. It looks good, and that's what I like about it. Now for the Tall Geese 2, and actually let me read you the burst special, or the burst attack. Go ahead and fire. So this is a weird looking one. It's a downwards Jirobi nuke. However, if you look really closely, it's that like the Jirobi's actually aiming for you. But if you look real closely, you're gonna notice the Wing Gundam pushes you. See, look, he pushes you, then they all get hit. I think that it just looks nice, because it could have just been like the... And I know it's a reference to the anime, but if you guys don't know, it's just like the target could have just pointed, then the satellite could have shot it. But because they did that like push, I feel like it looks nice. I feel like it deserves a B. I feel like it has more character than the Hyakushikis because of the push, and that it's a vertical Jirobi, so that's... I gotta give it points for being unique. Because it comes from the ceiling down, which is nice, and it just... I think it just got something to it. And, you know, it could just be like, I really love the Tall Geese family, but, you know... So, this is the Wing Zero clone suit, and... Yeah, it's the Wing Zero Quatre. It's the rolling Buster Rifle max output. I don't like this one. It's an actual move. It's this move. The Wing Zero also has it. It's just this move, but faster. And I feel like because it's faster, it looks goofy. And not goofy in a good way. It looks goofy in a bad way, because it's just like... Blades let them rip and go whee! I just don't like how they bounce off it. It just makes it look like you're hitting them with pool noodles. Like, I just really don't like this one. Oh god. They could have just given him the other wing, like the 3000 cost wings burst special, and I'd be fine, but I think this looks really bad. Like, I'll give that a... Actually, I might give this an F. I just think it looks really bad. It's just that it's a already existing move. It's just sped up. It combos into itself, and because it combos into itself, it makes the beams look like physical objects that are just bonking someone. Like, you know those like things you see in like Ninja Warrior or like the little obstacle course things? It just looks like he's just bonking someone with it. I just don't like it, but let's move forward. Now, finished with Wing, we're going to be moving to EW, and let's start with the Death Scythe Hell EW, and he has the exact same burst special as the 2000 cost version, and it's this right here. Exact same thing as the 2000 cost. I said everything that I wanted to say there. It's nice, it fits the mobile suit. I do think it's better on this guy, just cause he's... like, it's the wings. It gives the Reaper motif a lot more, just cause the black wings, it really... I just think it looks nicer on him than it does on the custom. I still don't think it looks really too nice. I want to say it's... What I give the other one, I actually have the list right here. I gave him... Where are you? Yeah, I gave him a B. Yeah, it's a B. It's like... I do like these more. There's nothing bad about it, and that's what B is. There's nothing bad about it, but on the other hand, there's not really that much great about it. So we'll stick right here. Now for the Heavy Arms EW, and we're looking at Bullet Circus. Yeah, that's the burst special. Let me do it at a distance for you. It's like, it fits its kit a lot. It's actually a very good burst special for the for the Heavy Arms. However, visually, it kind of lacks. Look, it shoots those rockets, then it shoots those rockets. It's a very good burst special for the playstyle, and it's very helpful on the mobile suit. It's just visually, it's pretty bad. It's like, visually, it just doesn't look. It looks like a normal move. You don't even think it's doing a burst special, which is like... I gotta give it a D. Like... maybe if I... Let me look at it one more time. Just cause like, I can't say anything... There's nothing nice about it. And you know, like I say, it's about the visuals. It's not if the thing is... I like the AoE. Let me give it higher than the... whatever the hell that thing is. Actually, let's give it a... yeah, let's give it a D. I don't like it. Okay, so now we got the Tallgeese 3 with its max output Mega Cannon. That's really big. Like, humongous. It's so big that you can't actually... I don't actually see, like, the entirety of it. Let me do this at, like, a range in the air, maybe? Can I bend it? It's just a Jirobi. And I know this is a very strong, powerful gun that he has on his arm, but it doesn't really sell it for me. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't sell it that well. I'd have to give that a D as well. It's just, it does it really poorly. These two are like basically the same tier. I don't like either of them. They're just... It's just the Jirobi, nothing else. So we're looking at the Gundam XDV with the satellite cannon. Okay, you know, okay. Alright, we might have something here. Let me do it in the air, just because some Jirobis, when they hit terrain, they'll cause an AoE. I do like that. It's just a Jirobi, right? However, it's the satellite cannon on its back that's nice, but it's not just that, it's that you're calling in a few more to also help you, which really sells it. Like, I really like the idea. Look at that, it's 5 of them doing it. That looks nice, that's a good Jirobi. It's nothing super actually, I don't know which one is which. Because these images are really small, actually. Let me zoom in. I can't actually tell the difference. Oh god, I should have actually. I think they have the same burst special actually, so it's fine. Let's give that a... Give it a B. I think it looks nice. Nothing too bad about it, nothing too Actually, actually, I think it's better than Hyakushiki's. It's just a very good. Actually, I think it's better than Togi's. I like it more than the Hell Scythe. I just like the idea that it's just a bunch of people doing the move. It just looks good. That's what I like about it. It just looks solid. Now we're back again with the Gundam X, but this is piloted by a different person. The protagonists are Gagarid and Tifa, and we have satellite cannon max output. Literally the exact same thing. I think this stays out a little longer than the other one, but they're both 2,500 costs, so like, it just looks near identical. And in the air, I can't tell if there's a slight difference, but exact same thing I said about the first one. It's good, I like it, it's gonna be in the exact same spot. Now with the Versago CB, we have the satellite launcher. Okay, that's actually really fast. It's a Jirobi, but honestly, this guy has a really cool looking Jirobi. Like, look at that. I just like that chest. Like, it just looks nice, but this guy's burst special. I like how he gets in this massive thing. It's very bendable. Like, look at how fast we can bend this and how far we can go. I like this one a lot. I like the idea that he gets onto something, because in reality, his burst special could have just been a bigger one of this, and I don't think anyone would have batted an eye. But it's like, okay, let's get on this thing, let's have a different color, and let it be like insanely bendable. I like that a lot. It's a burst, it's a Jirobi that adds something, because he gets into something, and it's not just like, oh no, this is just stronger. I do like the X Gundams a little more, just because it's just a bunch of them, but I think this is right behind them. I think this is so far, yeah, I feel like it should be right behind them. Now for the Gold Sumo. Gold Sumo has the same burst special as the Silver Sumo. I like this a lot. This is, ooh, let me show you guys one more time. I was very quiet because I want you guys to hear the audio cues. It's just that, I'll tell you guys why I like this a lot. Just hear it, hear it. This guy sells the burst special significantly more than the Silver Sumos. I like the color separation. You clearly see that the Gold Sumo's the leader because everyone else is silver. I do like how Henry just screams universe at the end compared to the Silver Sumo one. This is done nice. Like I said, and I'll say it every single time, the audio cues can sell a burst special. I very much like it. I like how fast it is. The quickness from beginning to end. It's like 2 hits to slice through. Silver Sumos hold you down. You go in screaming universe. I think that's a low A tier. That is good. Now it's time for the Freedom with combination assault. How do you guys? I don't. It's really long. It like feels really long because like look at the time it takes for the infinite. Wait, is that the justice or the infinite justice? Either way, like just look at this slice. Look at that's just a lot of waiting. I don't like this one that much. It's nice that you call in an assist. It's just I feel like there's a lot of waiting. I don't like it. I think it's better than these guys. I'm just not a fan of it, you know? It's something about it. Maybe let me look at it one more time. Maybe that will help me. But a big thing is just it feels laggy. Like I felt like you shouldn't be waiting that long for the backup to arrive. Then they shoot the Jirobi. Yeah, the ending part is nice, but I just don't like it. Now time for the Perfect Strike Gundam. Ooh, that is... It's okay, but it's nice. It's nice, you know, it's nice. It's nice. Look at that. Slice. Slice. Grapple hooks. Get out of there. And alright, you know, I can work with it. Yeah, I can work with that. I think that's nothing bad about it. Nothing good about it. Let's see. I think it's a high B. Actually, no, I think it's, yeah, it's a high B. Nothing bad, but nothing good. Now for the Providence. Ooh! I like that end part. It went from okay to, oh wow, Like, look at this. Alright, so like, get the swing. Alright, bang, bang. You're gonna hit him up with, and you know what, let the funnels finish him off. I like that. That's... But the beginning, again, it's just okay. Like, B... Yeah, like right here. Like, low B. It's just that it's okay. I like the perfect strike because it's just... I like the speed of which it moves. Like, with the perfect strike, it gets the grapple hook, pulls the guy towards you, then just bats him away, then takes a shot. It adds, like... It adds some flair to it. It's just with this guy... The funnels is really the only nice part about it. Which is like the important part about it, but still, you know. I think I'm comfortable here, B. Yeah, I think that's good. So let's look at the Infinite Justice. And your burst attack, actually let me read you guys the name. Beam Sword combined with Meteor. Ooh! That is massive! Let me look at that again. That's... I like that. I like how you get into the thing and it's just swinging. That's probably the best way to do it. Like, let's go. Okay, that's cool. That's solid, but like, I don't know. I don't like it. I do like it, but I don't like it enough. I think it's better than the Zeongs and the Double Zetas. I feel like it's tied with these three. I don't think it has that wow factor that it should, but like, I think it's tied with these three. There's nothing about it that's like, okay. It's, you know, he gets on the thing and he does a few slices and runs into you, but besides that, it's good. Okay, how do you pronounce this thing again? The Akatsuki? Akatsuki? Whatever it's called, it's the Hyakushiki from Seed. Burst attack is the man who makes the impossible possible. Okay. That's really good looking. Oh, I gotta show you guys again. I like how he takes his backpack on and off. He does something that you rarely see, and that's he incorporates shield bashing. That is something you just... That is... Look at this. We glow, shield bash, bang, bang. Eat that, send the funnels, and finish the job. That's A tier. That is A tier. Now, I like it more than the Shining Gun. Actually, no. I like it more than Bardock. It's solid. Like, everything about it is nice. It adds all that flair. It goes into both of your forms, and it uses your shield, it uses your beam saber, you throw the beam saber, and you end it with the funnels. Alright, now moving to the impulse, we have Excalibur. It's alright. You know, you just throw something at the enemy, then you charge at them with the anti-ship sword. It looks okay. It actually changes a little bit if you're in different modes. Like, if you're in this mode, it throws the trident, then you do the anti-ship sword. And if you're in the melee mode, it's just like whatever it throws. This mode throws a beam saber, range mode throws the trident. In this mode, throws the beam boomerang. I don't like it. It's just like, it's... I just don't think it really fits that well. It's alright looking. I think it's the best C one so far. My big thing is that, like, I do like that it changes weapons in what form, but it just runs into you. I don't know about it. It's just, there's nothing about it that I can compliment about it besides that you throw a different weapon depending what form you are, but I think it's just because like maybe it could have incorporated its other forms into the burst attack or something. But it is short and sweet, which is nice, but that's not the point of it. Well, that's not the point of the video, so yeah, we'll give it there. Now let's look at the legend. Alright. Ooh, that's good. That's good right there. That is really nice. I like how you call in the other people. Let me show you guys again. So look, it looks very normal at the beginning. You like, dang, you hit him up. Let me take a hit, let me take a hit. Then you do the downward slap. Oh, that's good. But just meleeing where everyone is just doing a like sword slash, it looks very good for a sword slash. And that's what I like about it. It looks very good for a sword slash. I'd give that a B. It doesn't have any flair to it, but it's still fairly good. I think it's better than the Death Sights, is how it performs. But it's still very, very basic. But for how basic it is, it executes it really nicely. Now we're looking at the clone suit of the Destiny Gundam, which is a 3000, and this is the 2500 cost, Destiny Hyun. I actually don't know how to pronounce that name, but it's... I don't know if they have the same burst special, but anyways, let's look at it, and I can't pronounce that for the life of me. Oh wow, that looked kinda lame. That looked kinda lame, like, I was expecting a lot more. Let's look at it one more time. I like the big sword, but look. Bang, bang, alright. It's just a flurry of slice. I really don't like that one. The flurry of slices, it just doesn't sell it that well. Give this a C. Like, at least it's nice, but I think it's better than these. But actually, I might give that a D. I really don't like it at all. Like, it just looks really basic. Because with the giant sword swings, the giant sword swing, so they achieve what they do. It just, I don't think this one looks that. I might give it a high D. I just don't like it. I just can't compliment it. I can't find anything I like about it, but I can't really... Everything, the more I talk about it, the more I dislike it. So let's just end it here. Now the Cherubim. This one looks a little weird, so let me just give you guys a good, like, angle. Yeah, it's really weird. Let me explain what happens. So, like, it's... Actually, let me tell you guys the name. But it's like a snipe shot that has, like, 2 other follow-ups. It's the Survey Gundam Support, so let me explain it. So, look. Oop, wrong thing, damn it. Alright. So, the big ball thing of energy comes out, then the sniper shot comes out, then 2 missiles come out. It looks really weird, and because of that, I have to say it's like alright. I felt like they could have like organized that a lot better. I do like the giant energy ball, but that's probably like the only thing. It just looks like a really... You look at this and you don't even know what's going on. That's a big problem about it. I have to give this like a C. I just don't like it because like after seeing it a bunch of times and because I know about it, I can understand, okay, it's this, but it's just that like at most you're looking at this and like, what the hell is going on? It could go as a D as well, just like, I have no idea what's going on in this. Let me look at it one more time, maybe this will lighten it up. Just like looking at it over and over again, you just keep thinking the same thing of like, okay. Let me do it in the air, maybe that will help. But yeah, take a shot. You know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I think I'm giving it weight. I think I'm being too harsh. It's a C. Yeah, it's a low C. I just don't like it that much. Alright, now for the Eros or Arios with the GN Archer coordinated attack. Let's do this. That's good looking. Oh my god, that's actually pretty good looking. I like that. I like that it just... It's a team attack, but it's more than just a team attack. Because look at that, look. First guy, okay, they both hit them. The second one stabs it, then goes upwards while spinning, and while it's spinning it, the first one was just start shooting it, then he smacks him off. I like that. That's actually really good. That's a very good melee burst special. I want to give that like a high B. Like, there's nothing. I don't. I feel like it's good, but I don't feel like it's that good. I feel like it's like. I feel like it's the best B burst special so far. We have the Arch Gundam or Arch Gundam. I kind of forgot the pronunciation with the GN Buster Sword Assault. Alright, that's... it's okay. I like how he's upside down for most of it. It's just melee. That's it. Oh. Nothing bad. Oopsies. Yeah, nothing bad. But nothing good as well. It's... Let me see. Nothing... like right here. Nothing good, but nothing bad. Just like alright. Nothing fancy. Okay, let's look at the Susanoo with the power of love. Oh, this is dumb looking. It just has that, like, you know, the slice you, then waits a second, does the pose, then it kicks in. Ah, that's dumb. That's dumb. But let me see, does this mode change it? It's I like it. Like, it's just... It's literally like one hit. It's just you hit them, pose, then they explode. That's good. That deserves an A. Just like, it's short, simple, and with things with, like, with the Susanoo with double katanas, just like, you know, it's just going all over the place and just slicing, dicing. It's like, you would expect that, but it was like, nah, it's just gonna have like the... It's just gonna have the slice, then sheath katana. I mean, then unsheath katana. We got the Raphael with the GN particle max output. It's just a big ass Jirobi. This is not that great looking. However, it does have a variation. Now, the Raphael can detach itself and get like a support unit. I don't know, it's not that button. Not that button, there we go. So wherever it is, we'll actually do let me show you. So yeah, it fires a Jirobi as well. When you're combined, you can bend the Jirobi, but still, they're both basically the same thing. So I didn't want to create like a second one so I can rate it like that. They both still have the same effect of, it's just a Jirobi. It's just a Jirobi. I think it's a D. It's just a Jirobi. Doesn't look like, actually maybe it looks better because, you know, you can do like the other stuff with it, but again, it's just a Jirobi. Now for the Brave Commander, this is for humankind to live on. Oh, that's a nice name for this. Alright, let's look. I like that a lot. Oh my god, it has... I think it's just executed really nicely. You run straight at the enemy, you like kick off them, but you just don't go backwards. You fire while going backwards, then you take the final Jirobi shot. I think that's very good. I very much like that one. I just... where should it go? Do I believe it's A tier? Honestly, for what it is, I think it deserves A. Actually, no, it might deserve a B. I like it, but maybe... I feel like if he screamed the Max Howl move, because like, okay, let me show you. I feel like if it did this, Like, you know how it just goes to full gram special? I feel like if it's shouted something like that, it would be an A or an S, depending on what it's shouted. But let's just give it one more. Let's give it one more benefit of the doubt. I missed. Yeah, you know, it's the audio that's the problem. Banshee with the unarmored BS max output, okay. Now there are a few, two variations of this. Here's what it looks normally. Alright, you know, it's... Let me show you guys the other version, and it's just that instead of shooting it vertically, you can shoot it horizontally. I do think it looks better horizontally. Yeah, it looks a lot better horizontally. When you shoot it vertically, you don't really get the full impact, but when you shoot it horizontally, you see the laser trace, then the explosion happens. It's a nice looking burst gun. I really like that, like... I like that after effect. You know that after effect? I don't know what it's called, but when something is shot, it takes a second for it to explode, or for like the explosions to follow through. I very much like that. It's good looking. I would have... but how good looking? Solid look. It's a very unique. I think it's like right here. Because it is unique. It's not just an Jirobi explosion. You shoot this like laser, then the explosions happen. They're very high up in the air. You just know this is going to cause a lot of destruction. I like that for that. It's got a... I don't know, just something about it. I also probably like the gun as well, because this gun's massive. Now we take a step into age and look at the age 2. And let me just bring that up. We got advert of a super pilot. Alright, let's do this. No. This is not it, Chief. I need to show you guys, like, look. The age can already do cool things like that, like it can do like these weird, like, cool spins. Got like no, I don't like this burst special at all. It's just slashing. You would think it would like take off, like it would go into each form, but it just goes into this form. I don't like that at all. That is really bad. That's like the most basic melee I've ever seen. It's like, it's in the same category as all of these, where it's just like, honestly, this might be F. This might be F. Like, I'll put it right here. I don't think it's as bad as these guys. It's actually, it might be. Maybe it's right here. God, let me see it one more time. This is just so, like, there's nothing to it. Like, I don't think I'm being too harsh. It's just like, you got the suit and its burst special is, okay, I'm gonna go into my red mode and just swing. Alright, swing. Okay, I wait a little bit, swung again, and just shot. Like, there's nothing to it. At least put some I'm not saying he should be like Dragon Ball Z, like teleporting all over the place and like doing the rapid punches. But if you look at the other ones I have on this list, like there's something to it. This actually just looks like a normal combo, which is the problem. It just looks like a normal combo. He does like a weird pause in the middle of it, and none of those slashes look like really fierce or anything. They just look like regular, like, slashes. Yeah, I would put that at F now, thinking about it. That is terrible. Okay, on to the age 2. Let's do the age 3. And let me give you guys the name. I'll protect everyone. Let's do this. See, that's better. This has 3 modes as well. You got, let me show you. Regular mode, tank mode, and this red mode. I'm not going to give you guys the actual name just to make it simple. It uses all those modes. It looks a lot more clean, and he's putting more emphasis into like the attacks. They don't just look like basic, like they just don't look like this. Like this is what the Age 2's burst special looks like to me. It just looks like you're just hitting B B B B. Like look. Oh look, I just did the Age 2 burst special. But you look at this guy. Alright, you do slice through, shoot. Gotta put that extra, then finish it with the giant. That looks good. That's good. Sorry, the Age 2 really just tilted me. I don't know why that upset me so bad. It's good. It's high B. I think it's really high B. No, not high B. What am I talking about? It's like right here. It's got some solidness to it. Yeah, it's got some solidness to it. Just compared to the Age 1, Age 2, it's a lot better. But it just does the basics. It does what it should be doing. It's a good visual effect, and I like that. So from the Age 2, we went to the Age 3. Now we're going back to the Age 2 to the Age 2 Dark Hound. And this first special's name is You Moron. Alright, let's see if he redeems himself. Okay, that's redeemable. That's redeemable. Because, like, if you look at the end, that's where the important part is. This is a lot better than the Age 2s. Look, it's pretty normal slice. Bang, bang, bang. But look right here. He just does a running punch. And that's like, if you look closely to that last punch, he just puts his entire body weight into it. And I like it when it's like that. It's not like he just punches you, it's a punch. Oh, that's a good punch. That's a good punch. Well, you are better than the Age 2 and better than the Ultron. Yeah, right there. I just like the Brave Commanders a lot more. Just because of like... Well, the Brave Commander has a nice thing of it charges you and it shoots you while it's going backwards, which I just really like. It fills an in-between. Then it finishes off with the Jirobi. Then, I forgot what this guy's name was. This one has a lot of character to it. Just while it stabs you and starts spinning you and shooting you, I just feel like that looks nice. But no, this one's good. This redeemed the Age 2. That's a good thing. Now for the Zadra, the Super Meteor Kick. I like this one. Oh, do it! Oh my god, that looks good. I'm a huge fan of, whatever you want to call it, the Uzuma kick, the Gunbuster kick, the Gespin kick, the Rider kick. Oh god, that looks good. It's melee, alright, bang, bang, get you up. Oh, that's A tier. That's a high A tier. The beginning of it is pretty basic. So I'll give it like, it's not, maybe it might be S. I think this is my favorite. I think this is one of my favorites. I just really love that. I absolutely love that kick at the end. But I want to put it at an A. Just because, like the Spiegel is cool from start to finish. The Zadra is nice with its slashes, but that ending is that is num. That is delicious. Just like whatever like it is, just liquefy and inject into my vein. Like it's so nice looking. Oh god. But it's not as nice looking as the Spiegel. But we'll give it here. The Zadra is cool. Okay, for the G-Recto. Oh, let me read you guys the name. Beam Saber Assault. Yeah. That's an A. That's an A. You know why? It's the flurry of beam sabers that's not just swipe. So But just that's nice swipe. That's and just drop the beam sabers. That power up punch and that power up kick. That's good. I like that. It's the ending part. I really like that. He's just holding that punch, just riling it up. Bam, hits you. You go flying. He somehow outruns you, goes in front of you, and just punts you. I love that. That is good. That's beautiful. That's I want to give that an A. I want to give it right here. I like that. Like, I just like how it gets physical with you. Now we're at the IBO, and we're gonna be looking at the Barbados Lupus, and this one is Mace Assault. Okay. Oh, why is that so cool? Oh, we need to look at that again. This is what I mean when this goes really strong. This does. I like this throughout. Like, it's a good looking burst special. Like, look at this. Smack, do the loop-de-loop again. Bang, bang, bang. Mace attack. And the sword. It's the part where he throws his sword into the air, goes at you, just bonks you with the maces, then gets the sword that's in the air, it finally fell down, and does the finishing attack. That looks really good. And also just the effect of your eyes glowing. The Barbados Lupus, you know, I was alright with the Barbados, but the Barbados Lupus looked really good. The Barbados Lupus burst was a fine and dandy burst special. How fine and dandy was it? Let me think. I like it, but let me look at it one more. So like, I love this effect. This looks nice. The win. Oh god. I have to give that an S. That's a really solid looking burst special. Everything about it from beginning to end looks great. It incorporates its sword, its maces, and its wrist gun. It goes from sword to gun to maces and back to sword. It does the Ike style ether, which to finish the combo. That looks really, really nice. And it does the like little like loop-de-loops in the beginning. It's very extra, but it's just right enough. It's at the border of being too extra. That's good right there. Now for the Gushin Rebark Full City, I'm gonna grind you in the dust. That's all there is to it. Alright, let's see what this guy can do. Ooh, you guys gotta look at that again. The beginning part is alright, you know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, this is cool, But when he gets the scissor, like right here, okay, look, bang, bang, shoot, oh, that's good looking. That part, like, it's that burst special where it's okay in the beginning, but it just goes up. It's okay, but it just takes a huge spike after that first shot, where then he follows with the scissors. Then it just gets really cool. That, I would say, is an A. It could be a low A, like right here. Actually, yeah, right here. It's really nice. I love the giant scissors he has for weapons. It just looks really nice, and it just has that extra thing where like he's got you in that scissor, and his arms above him, like his other pairs of arms, are just like shooting you while you're being like sliced in half. It's nice, you know. That's good. The GPO2 with the atomic bazooka combination. Oh, you know, guys, we just hit a point for some strange reason. It was like when I did the 2000 cost, where like at the beginning they were just really solid, like all of them were very good. We hit that point that for some strange reason, all of these are just really good looking for like Oh my god, that's good. Because like, okay, it's like, okay, I'm gonna stab you, kickflip you up, you're gonna get hit with the bazooka shot, with the atomic, with the atomic bazooka. It's that thing where it's like, okay, we know this guy's gimmick is the atomic bazooka. How can we incorporate this into the burst special? Well, he can't do it up close because he's gonna hit himself. What if he just kickflips you upwards then shoots it? That's cool. I like that they incorporated the atomic bazooka into it, and I feel like that alone gives it an A. Just cause it looks good. Because that's what I want from the GPO2. When I looked at the GPO2, I'm expecting something involving the nuke, and they delivered, which is really nice. You know, when you look at one of these suits and you know about it, you know, you know the lore, you've seen the show, or you've seen the source material, or read the source material, you're like, okay, this is what I'm expecting, at least, and you're like, okay, yeah, I got what I wanted. That's good. So we're moving to the GPO3 with the point-blank mega cannon. That he brings the entire Demporium into his burst attack. It's just like 2 hits. It's like 1 hit. It's that same thing that I like about the GPO2, which I want to talk about, where it's like, it's overkill. If we look at the GPO2, it's like, okay, he just hits you upwards, then shoots the nuke at you. But you look at it and it's like, he's using an entire nuke on one enemy. He's just, that one nuke is dedicated solely to you. And that's what I like. The Demporium, that giant ass thing with that massive mega particle cannon, is just gonna take that one shot straight into your chest. And if you play against the mobile suit that's like tiny, they could probably fit inside the barrel of the Demporium, which is really, it's just really funny that like you can fit inside the barrel of the thing this thing is shooting. Like, oh, that's so good. I love that. The Thunderbolt full armored Gundam. This guy has 2 burst specials, and I don't know why I specified Thunderbolt full armored. This is the only full armored in this game. Well, no, there's the full armored Unicorn Gundam, and there's full armored Double Zeta Gundam. So yeah, let's call it the Thunderbolt full armored. But anyways, let's go over the first one. Oh god, why is at the later half of this video these burst specials just become so good looking? Like, alright, so it's using a bunch of its weapons. The beam saber, the small rockets, the big rockets, then it purges its armor. That's good. How good? This good. It's nice, but like, actually, I want to give that an A. That's actually really nice. I think that's like right here. It's just the purging of the armor to get that final beam. Like, that just looks good. That just looks really good. And it just like from beginning to end, like the like camera view and stuff looks really nice, which is what I like a lot about it. Maybe I'm being too like hype about it, but I just think that looks solid. Now on to the second burst special. Okay, it's a barrage. I like that barrage. It's a good looking barrage. You fire literally everything, which is nice. I have to put that like right. I put that at like right here. I like that he fires everything. That's what makes it good. Just him going one by one while firing the shoulder cannons at the same time. It makes it look cool. I think I like that a lot. Now let's upgrade mobile suits and go from the full armor to the Atlas. And let's look at this. Ooh, That POV at the end is beautiful. I like how he's just like going all over the place while he's also doing it. See, let's seclude you. Like, this hit him a little bit, so let's get you out of there. Go away. Alright. There we are. So let's look at this. You get that slash through, the machine gun shots, the hit upwards, that rail gun, and that's good. That's better than the full armored. I want to put that like right here, because it does what this guy does, where it uses just a lot of its kit, and that's what I like about it. It just uses so much of the kit. I think I'm just being biased towards this suit. I just like the Shining Gundam, but I just think that looks really good. I just like how it like portrays. It's really has a very long startup from like the first swing to the next, but it's, you know, this guy doesn't have that much to him like weapons. He has the railgun, he has beam sabers, he has the machine gun, and he uses all of that, which is really nice. Like the full armored, the Psycho Zaku has 2 burst specials, so let's look at both of them. Oop, wrong one. Okay, that's cool. I like the machine gun shooting. Like, as he's shooting the Zaku machine gun, he's already holding the trigger before he aims. But besides that, it's alright, you know, you got the heat hawk, spin. That's good. Nothing really awesome. I feel like the Thunderbolt does it a lot better. I'll put this in like B tier. It's just I think the Thunderbolt just does it better. I'll do it like right here. Yeah, like right here. I just feel like it's just nice. It's nice looking, but like, I don't know. Maybe he could have shot something at the end instead of the shoulder tackle. I don't know, but I don't hate it. Well, that's an important part. I don't hate it. But let's move on to his second burst special, and it's similar to the full armored. That is significantly better than the full armored. Just cause the variety of weapons from Zaku machine guns, bazookas, stormfasts, then ending it in a beam bazooka, that's very nice looking. Like, bazooka, machine gun, another bazooka, stormfast, and oh, that's good. That's really good. That's like, I'll put that like at the end of B. I mean, like the end of A. I just think that's very solid. Like, from the beginning to the end, it just uses a nice range of weapons, and it visually uses them nicely. You know, you got the machine guns shooting with the arms, then the... Actually, let's look at it again so I can... I just need to, like, reevaluate how he's shooting everything. Yeah, that's good. He's shooting the Zaku machine guns, the arms are shooting the rockets, he throws the weapons, gets the bazooka, starts shooting the bazooka, the arms throws the weapons, starts shooting the stormfasts, which brings them up into the air, then he finishes it with the beam bazooka. That's good. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that spot. That looks good. So the Crossbone X1. Now we got a, what was it? Is it hack and slash, I believe? Beam Zamba? Yeah, hack and slash. That looks solid. I don't see any of the problem. I like that it's not extra. It's not like he's going insane all over the place or anything. Let me show you guys it with the ABC mantle off. He's using a variety of weapons. He starts with the beams. His beam. What the hell was it called again? Beam Zamba. He then goes into like the beam spikes on his hands. He starts kicking you as well. He goes back to the Zamba. Then he finishes off with the whip. That's good. That's a very solid. I like how it moves you forward, like he's moving forward while smacking you, and it's just good. It's clean, it's nice. it's... I feel like it gets some points because it's just clean and simple. And it uses his weapons nicely. It could just be like, I just very much like the Crossbone suit. So, yeah, let's just move forward before I start talking about Gundam Crossbone. So we got Muasara Blaster Hack and Slash. The Muamasa Blaster, yeah. I always forget how to pronounce that. Alright. Ooh, that's good. Oh god, that looks clean. I like the startup, like okay. I just very much like it. I like the swings on how much effort he's putting into it. I also like how, like, it's just something about this beam saber. This thing is basically like 9 beam sabers taped onto each other. Does it change if he's already in with the safety off? Oh, okay, no. I just like the idea that he stabs you with it, then turns it on, or like, if it's already on, he stabs you with it and just revs it a little bit. That's good looking. I think that's... Actually, I think that's better than the X1. I'll put that above you. I'll move you down a little bit. Oh yeah, like right here. It's good. I just like... Actually, might be... Oh yeah, let's keep you there. I don't know. Actually, no, I really just love this sword. Oh god, I'll keep you like right here. I just love that sword a lot. It just looks very clean. Let me look at it one more time. I don't know why. I just think it looks very, like, nice. Just from beginning to end. Just to that. This sword is a very nice looking sword. It's good. Alright, so the Phantoms is a little weird. It's level 2 forced heat radiation mode, but I do want to explain, like, it's... let me show you guys, right? So it's this. He just goes more on fire, and it's... I think it looks very cool, but I need to explain, I need to compare it to something, so let me just show you guys real quick. Okay, so this is what I want to show you guys. Look, so the Phantom has this mode where you can just set him, like, I don't want to explain the lore. So look, that's his mode. Look at how much he's on fire, right? What I like about this burst special is it just makes this mode last longer. But like, look at him right now. He just gets even more on fire. And for like a install trigger, double trigger, whatever you want to call it, type of mode, that's really nice, because you just gotta look at it as what it's trying to accomplish. It's not a melee, it's not an assist, it's not a Jirobi, it's a trigger. And for a trigger, that looks pretty good. It's just that, like, I like the visual effects, but it's still kind of like, like, you know, it's a trigger, so I'm gonna give it B, but let's give it a mid B, like right here. It has some nice effects. It's just that, like, nothing too dandy, you know. It's not like he's changing, like the Noelle Gundam, where she does the pressure, but then she goes into berserk mode. That looks a lot better than this. But I'll give that a B. I like how it just becomes more on fire. That's basically it. So we're going to one trigger to another trigger, and this is his burst special. You go into this mode, and like, you gain access to new things. It's just that I don't like the visual effect to this mode. What's it called? Tactical Arms 2L Delta form. You know, it looks cool. Like, it's just that, like, I don't think this does it that well. I just think that the Phantoms just, you know, maybe it's just not a fan of the Astray or something, but I like the Astray. It's just that the visual effect isn't as appealing as the Phantoms. So I'll put this as C. Like, it's just, and you know, we don't really got that many C or D. Just overall, these are pretty good looking. It's just that you're over here. I'm grading it as a install, and it's just not the best, you know. Okay, let's move to another Astray, well, another red frame, and that's gonna be the red frame Dragon. And well, yeah, red frame, red dragon. We got 2 limiter all off attack and red assault, and I can't pronounce that. But let me show you guys the first one. Oh my god, that's so nice looking. That's really good. I like the effects. I like that his armor isn't being purged, it's exploding. And from beginning to end, look at this. He's going in, slice, slice, slice. Everything explodes. He uses the big sword, and at the end, all of it is gone, and he still resorts to just fisticuffing. This is really good looking. I might have to give that an S, just because of the idea that he's hitting you with a katana, hitting you with his big wing thingies, hitting you with this really big ass sword, and at the end, ending it with just fisticuffs. I believe that deserves an S from how nice that looks. Now let's move on to his second burst special. Let me look at that one more. Not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of it at all. Yeah. I know it's just I don't know. I'm not feeling it. It's just I like the 3-way Jirobi. But I don't think it's better than the Hyakushikis. I'll give that a C. It's just, you know, it just see, let's move that to a D. No, I don't think it deserves a D. I think it deserves a C. Like right here. It's just actually yeah, right here. I just don't like that one. You know, it's just that I don't know, it's just that I know what it's trying to do, and I should be more lenient on these, but like it just gets its sword, points it, then gets the shoulders. I don't know, something about it. You can tell I don't like Jirobis. Now time for the gold frame, and this is Heavenly Dance. Good. What else is there to say? It's a good looking burst special. Nothing too extravagant. I like how it uses the claws and the like grapple. I'll give that a B. That's good. Good. High B, actually maybe mid B, like right here. Actually like right here. It's just that like it looks good. Looks good, looks solid. I like it. But you know, it's alright. But that's good. Good. How many times have we said good? Let's end it one more time with good. Good. So I want to make sure I have this correct for you guys. I don't want to misquote anything. We got the Hyperion with die, die, die. Alright, let's look at this. Okay, okay. I like the idea that it's a melee burst special that focuses a lot on its like beam machine gun. I really like the running at it. Like, look at this. Just like, alright, slice, slice, da 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 da, kick off, da 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 da, then shoots. That's good. That's really nice. Also at the beginning of it, it does run at the enemy with a shield. Let me show you guys. Let me get some distance. See, look, I do like that. It's good. I don't think it's amazing, but it's a high B. Yeah, high B. Like right here. It's good. I like it. Let's look at the Strike Noir this time, and that's really good looking. Like, okay, it's the grapple hook from the back, right? And it has it back, like it grapples you. What, like, okay, I'm losing his ability to speak. Like, look at this, slice through. Oh, that flip is so nice looking. That flip sells it, and it like throws that saber at you. You know, maybe if it did like a sniper shot, but it doesn't have one of those. That's good looking. That's really nice. I like that. I think that deserves an A solely because of that grapple at the end. Like right here, I just think that's a very nice, like, I just like how it does it. It does it like, It's the flip part, right? Because that's a majority of the burst special. Like, you got the bang, bang, grapples. Okay, it not only like puts it up, but you can see that it's putting weight into flipping you upwards, and that's what I like. It just looks like it's putting actual effort into throwing you up into the air, which is really nice. And it's not like using its hands to pull the wire, it's just using its entire body, which is also why I think it deserves an A. So we're back with Setsuna with the Asia Avalanche, and we got the burst special named like an avalanche. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that's okay. It uses all of its swords, which is cool. It's got 7 of them, and they're all like on its, well, majority of them are on its back. Let me see if this changes anything. No, I like it. It's actually not really, but it's okay. It's not bad. Might give it a high C. Just cause it's, I don't know, I just don't think I like it that much. Might just be me. I'm just not a fan of it. Yeah. I just find it really, I think it cripples it a little bit because you can't really see what it's doing because it's grabbing its swords, and it being in Trans Am makes it very hard to actually see what the thing is doing. I know that it has to be in that, but that's just what I think. But yeah, it just doesn't appeal. Now time for the Exilia, and what's the best special? Where the Stars Are Born, and I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, so let's do this. Not a fan of Jerobis, especially standing still ones, but this does have some effect to it, which is really nice. You're glowing all over your body. You have all these weird like runes above you. Your gun's shooting a Jerobi with side parts to it, but not only that, like it's very horizontal. It expands like a fan, then moves upwards. That's actually pretty nice. I like the massive area of effect that it causes. Like, I do like that a lot. This is the best looking Jerobi that I've seen. So I'm gonna put you above. Yeah, I think it's way better. I think it's like right here. I think that's, no, I think it's better than the Thunderbolts. Yeah, I think that's good. I like it. Yeah, I do like that one a lot. Now, finally, to the last suit, we're going to be covering the Extreme Gundam Eclipse, Xenon, and Agios. These 3 mobile suits have a special gimmick to them where they can level up from level 1, 2, and 3, and their burst special changes a little bit from level 1, 2, and 3. However, all 3 of these have the exact same burst special. The only difference is the portrait that happens. I'm gonna be showing you guys it with the Eclipse just because it's the first one, and on the tier thing I have it down here as 1, 2, and 3 because I don't want to put 9 extra images on this tier list thing. It's gonna clutter up space. But I'm gonna show you guys the portraits of each one right now. Alright, so let's go into this one. This is level 1, and it's level 1 for all 3 of them. Just a Jerobi. Just a Jerobi. Let me do that in the air to see if something happens. Oh no, I don't like this one. Doesn't even cause an AoE. Honestly, this is trash. This is really trash. I don't like this one at all. And I want to explain why. I just don't like the idea that they all have the same burst special. Because, you know, there's one of them that's all long range, but that one has a very big Jerobi it can already use. There's one that has funnels and stuff, and it's just weird. and there's another one that's all melee based, so it becoming a suit to shoot a giant Jirobi just looks really weird. But let's go on to level 2. Okay, so now we're at level 2. I just want to explain this. Level 1 looks the exact same for all 3 of them. It's at level 2 and level 3 that they actually look different. This is the range-based one with just all range weapons. But anyways, here's the level 2 variation. It's the exact same. The only thing you can see that's different is it has funnels also shooting disjointed hitboxes. And you know, that looks alright. Not great, but it's alright. I mean, I would put it like, I'll put it a little higher, like maybe it's right here. Like, yeah, maybe like right here. Also, I just wanted to show you guys, it doesn't do anything if you shoot it at the ground. It's still just that. But let's now finally go to level 3. Alright, now on to level 3. I'm just gonna do this in the air just so I can get both, like just in case it does an AoE. Okay, it does do an AoE this time, which is nice, but I still don't like it that much just cause, like, especially on this guy, look at this, wait, not this, look at this. It has already a giant Jirobi that causes an AoE, so like, and this one looks cool because like it unfolds. I just don't like this one. This, it's better than 2 and 1, obviously, but it's still pretty low. Like, yeah, that's honestly very disappointing. Well, anyways, here's the list. Now we finally covered it, and that took some time. There's a good amount of suits here, and thankfully 3000 cost has a little less, so that should be a little faster. But I like this list. You know, 2500 has some very alright burst specials, and the higher we go, the more complex and unique the suits become. Because if you look at like 150, they're basically just grunt suits like Zaku's, and just like the most, like literally just like small things, and we go to 250 and they become much more like unique, and with the burst specials there's much more character to them because they just in general do more. So I'm a little more harsh on it, and when we move to 3000 you guys are gonna see that. But overall, I don't think there was anything disappointing. Just C downwards, I would just say, was like something that it just didn't resonate with me. And the only one that I just hated were like these 3. Honestly, I'd move these down, but you know, at least they have something different. Actually, I'll move this one down here. This is the only decent one just because it like causes an AoE at least. But besides that, these were terrible. These were just, I just hate how all 3 of them have the same one. This just looks like a regular ass melee combo, and this looks like you recorded it and just put it on play and fast forward. But anyways, what did you guys like? What was your favorite burst attack? What was your least favorite? Do you agree on this list? Do you disagree? Leave it down in the comments. Hope to see you guys next time when we cover the 3000 cost. This is very tiring to do, and you can probably hear the raspiness in my voice. You know, I do this for you guys. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good one, and see you next time.